Hi all, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today we are discussing about supply financial orchestration. Basically, what is a supply financial orchestration? So, supply financial orchestration comes to picture when you are doing a global operations such as internal transfers, global procurement, global sales order shipments, and global supplier drop ships. So, what is the advantage we are going to get if we use a supply financial orchestration? So if we use a supply financial orchestration, using supply financial orchestration, we can create intercompany invoicing. So why intercompany invoicing is coming to picture? Okay, let's take one scenario. See, I have two different business units. One is US business unit and another one is UK business unit. Okay, so US business unit, let us consider it as a sales office. Basically, like where my sales will happen, where I sell the goods to the customer. Okay, so in US business unit I will create the sales orders, but the items I am not manufacturing in US one business unit, or the item which customer has ordered I am not manufacturing in US business unit, whereas I have to get it from another business unit called UK business unit. Okay, so I have created a sales order in US business unit with warehouse belongs to UK business unit, so that the manufacturing, picking, shipping, all these things will happen from UK business unit, right? So once we ship the sales order to the customer, what we will do? A customer, end customer, will pays to the US business unit. But here, what UK business unit is going to get profited? So how it will helpful for UK business unit? So obviously, US business unit has to pay to UK business unit. Okay, let's say US business unit had sold the goods to the customer for 1000 USD. Okay, and again US business unit has to pay to UK business unit because we are requesting UK business unit to manufacture that particular item and send it to the customer. But are we going to pay same 1000 USD? It's up to you. It's based on the agreements between profit center business units. Okay, so let's say I may pay 900, right? Or I may pay cost, the actual cost for UK business unit for manufacturing this particular item is 700, plus let's say some 10% margin. So it is based on the agreements between these profit center business units. Okay, so as I said, like where we will use where this supply financial orchestration comes to picture is when you are doing internal transfers, global procurement, global sales order shipments, or global drop ships. So what is the inventory profitability? It could be because of inventory profitability and legal requirements also, like such as tax, all those things. So using this you can create the intercompany invoicing. Intercompany invoicing between these two profit centers gets automatically created, and the transfer price gets calculated automatically. Transfer price is nothing but like you how much you are going to pay to UK business unit. If you are a US business unit, how much you are going to pay to UK business unit based on the trade agreements between these two. It could be a fixed price, it could be a cost, actual item cost plus some percentage. Okay, or it could be based on your sales order amount or like a purchase order amount also. Okay, so that is again it's a purely setups. So that is nothing but the transfer price. And the last one is transfer of ownership. Let's say UK directly sending it to the customer. Okay, so now the ownership is with whom? UK business unit has to transfer that ownership to the US business unit. So if you use a supply financial orchestration, all these three things like intercompany invoicing, transfer price, transfer of ownership, all these things gets automatically done by the system. Okay, so let's we will start the flow. So as part of this flow, I am going to use global sales order shipments. Okay, so basically what is the global sales order shipments? As a sales office, I am selling goods to the customer. I will take the sales order, and I will ask UK business unit to manufacture that particular item and send it to the customers, right? So as part of this, what exactly I have to do is I have to create a sales order in US business unit with warehouse as 100, which is Manchester, belongs to UK inventory organization. Then I will book the sales order. Then I will pick and ship the goods from 100 organization, which is belongs to UK business unit. And then we will start with supply financial orchestration flows. Okay, let's start. What I'll do is I'll quickly create a sales order in this system. Okay, go to order management, click on order management application, click create order. I'll select business unit as US1 business unit. This is the business scenario which we are discussing, right? Let's say in our case, assume US1 business unit buying the goods from UK business unit, and UK business unit directly shipping the goods to the customer. So my customer is computer services and rentals. So all other details gets defaulted once I select the customer. If you want more details, you can see my other demonstrations. Okay, so here I am going to use the item AS 89035. Okay, click AS 89035. Okay, so now click add, select the item and click OK. Click add to add the item to the sales order. Okay, so go to shipment details and go to supply. I am entering warehouse manually here. Okay, so because like the sourcing rules and all not set up in the system for this particular item, if you set up all the sourcing rules, then obviously it will go to the 100 warehouse. Since there is no setup, what I am doing is I am entering the warehouse Manchester warehouse manually. Okay, so here I am entering 100, which is Manchester, and this inventory organization belongs to UK business unit. That's it. We'll do a quick validation. That's okay. Yes. Okay, order validation completed without errors. So directly I am submitting the sales order, which means booking the sales order. Okay, so sales order 97381 was submitted. Click OK. Okay, so we will refresh it till the status gets changed to awaiting shipping. So here now we are not going to see the orchestration process because I have covered the same thing in multiple sessions. If you want to, you can refer the order orchestration process. So now what I'll do is like I will just refresh till the sales order line status gets changed to awaiting shipping. So then I'll go to the Manchester warehouse, and from there I will ship the goods. Okay, so now the sales order line status got changed to awaiting shipping. So what we will do is the warehouse which we have selected on the shipment details is 100. So now we have to pick the item from Manchester warehouse and ship it to the customer. Right, so here if you see the ship to address is computer service center and and we have to send it to Knoxville, right? So since I am using SCM01 user, so he is having responsibilities or like roles are required to perform the inventory operations in 100. Okay, which is, so I'm going to supply chain execution, and I will go to inventory management. Okay, let me take the sales order number is 97387. Okay. So here the inventory organization 001. Let me quickly change the organization to 100. Okay, 100, apply. Okay, so from task pan, show tasks and select shipment and select manage shipment lines. So search for your sales order number, click on search. What happened? Okay, just search. Okay, so now I am in the edit shipment line screen. So first thing what we have to do is we have to do the picking. So I'll click on pick release. So pick release is done. Okay, so the next task what we have to do is we have to do the shipping, right? So let me note down the sales order number and the shipment number. Right, so we'll see first these pick release programs got completed or not. So I'm opening another window and we will go to the tools, and from there we will go to the ESS jobs and check whether picking related jobs are completed or not, to make sure that no, there won't be any issue while doing the ship confirm. So click on schedule processes, right? So print pick slip report is yes, pick release document succeeded, release pick wave is succeeded. So now what we will do is from the same edit shipment lines we will do the ship confirm. Okay, now the shipment was confirmed, so which means that sales order is issued out of stores. Okay, so now the next one is we will go to the sales order and we will just click on refresh and see what is the sales order line status. Okay, so it is still awaiting shipping. Okay, so maybe like again some ESS jobs might have submitted and it might be taking time. Okay, send shipment. So these programs are still running, so let this completed so that the status sales order line status gets changed to the shipped status. And after this we need to create a invoice to the customer computer service and rentals, right? Okay, so now the sales order line status got changed to shipped, which is shipped from our warehouse. So then like when once the records are interfaced to AR, so then the status gets changed to awaiting billing. So now US1 business unit can request payments from customers. Okay, so a sales order gets created, sorry, the invoice gets created, and like once invoice gets created, the customer computer service rentals will pay to the US1 business unit. So how much he has to pay? He has to pay 109.25. Okay, so why this amount is less? Okay, 109.25. so now like till this point, okay, so we have created a sales order, booked the sales order, and picking and the shipment is happened. Okay, now we will check the financial orchestration process started or not. So basically like what it will do, it will create a intercompany invoicing a transfer price, we will see how much now we have to pay to the UK business unit, and the transfer of ownership. So now what I will do is I will go back to the supply chain execution, and from supply chain execution I will select financial orchestration. So SFO stands for supply financial orchestration, right? So I'm in supply financial orchestration, and from task pan go to monitor financial orchestration execution. Okay, so you click on this, right? So we what is this process? This is global sales order shipments, right? So from here I will select business process as shipment. Okay, or from here you can select it as SO shipment. Okay, so you can select event type as SO shipment, business process type as shipment. So click on search. Okay, so this is the monitor financial orchestration execution process. Okay, let's say select the first card and it is showing the status as in process. So let's quickly check whether this is related to our sales order or not. See 97387. So 97387 is our sales order. So against this sales order, supply financial orchestration process is in progress now, which means it's already triggered and it is in progress. Well, let's see what are the different tasks. You click on view tasks. Okay, so trade sales issue. So the sales order which we have created it as a trade sales order, because we are selling it to the customers, not for the internal customers, right? So that's the reason we will call it as a trade sales issue. So now the task status is completed for trade sales issue, but whereas if you see there are other tasks, right? So the first one is trade in transit issue, the next one trade in transit receipt, trade receipt accrual, intercompany receivables invoice, okay, intercompany payables invoice. So all these tasks has to be completed. I'll click on OK. Will reopen. I'm not sure why the screen is shaking. So now we will do all these tasks, right? So the first one is trade in transit issue. So from selling business unit, which is UK business unit, we have to uh, we have already issued, but the costing transactions has to happen in UK business unit. So for this what we have to do is, see, we have issued the material from UK business unit, issued from inventory. We have issued the material from inventory of UK business unit, right? So if you see here, don't get confused, selling business unit and buying business unit. Okay, so US1 business unit is buying the goods from UK business unit. So that's why here the status is showing it as selling business unit as UK business unit, buying business unit as US1. See, I have created a sales order and I have requested the UK business unit to manufacture this particular item and send it to the customer, right? So that is the reason buying a business unit is used US1 and selling business unit is UK business unit, right? So first let's say like we will do this step. So we have to do the costing process in UK business unit. So go to the concurrent programs, ESS jobs, schedule a new process, then I will enter transfer transactions, right? Tab out, so a program to complete. Okay, so transfer transactions from inventory to costing. Okay, so why we are selecting this particular program? Why? Because we have issued the goods from inventory, right? So let's select this program and click on OK. Okay, so here this program is asking for cost organization. So basically, like from which warehouse we have sent the goods to the customer in UK business unit, that is 100 inventory organization. It is a inventory organization, but it is not a cost organization. So how do I know what is the cost organization? We'll do like we'll go to the FSM. I'm opening a new window. Let me quickly go to others, and here FSM is not showing, that's fine. I'll go to this, and from here I'll select setup and maintenance. Okay, so from this I will select manufacturing and supply chain materials management functional, and from this select the functional area cost accounting. Where is cost accounting? Okay, select the cost accounting. Okay, so select all tasks, and here from here we will see manage cost organization relationships. Okay, so what is my profit center business unit, which is UK business unit. Okay, so click on search. So there are two cost organizations, UK operations and UK operations maintenance. So how do I know like what is the cost organization for my inventory organization? You just click on inventory organizations. See here Manchester, which is 100, is here. So my cost organization is UK operations, right? So go to the ESS jobs, and from here I will select cost organization as UK operations. What happened? Okay, let's click on search. We'll enter UK, search UK operations. Okay, click on submit. 2374819. Okay, just refresh. So transfer transactions from inventory to costing program is submitted. Okay, so now transfer transactions from inventory to costing is succeeded. So basically what it will do is it will push the records into the cost interface tables. Okay, so now what we will do is we'll go to manage cost organizations. So okay, let's go back home, and from supply chain execution, now what we will do is we will select cost accounting. Okay, so after submitting the program transfer transactions from inventory to costing, those records will be in cost interface. So now for those records we have to create the accounting distributions. So create cost accounting distributions, we need to submit this. Okay, so click on create cost accounting distributions and just click on search. Okay, so from here what is my cost organization is UK operations. Okay, select this particular record, click schedule processes. Okay, click on submit. So 2374820 was submitted. Click on OK. Then we'll go to the ESS jobs and we will see the status. Okay, click on refresh. Create cost accounting distributions program is running now. Okay, so here the create cost accounting program got completed with warning. That's okay, we'll see later. But you will see there are the other programs which got submitted. Those are submit financial orchestration events, which is nothing but these are things called as events. Okay, event 242070 as part of this, there are the different events has to is triggering, right, when I submit the create cost accounting distributions here. So let's click refresh it, and let's the other programs gets completed. Okay, refresh cost accounting reporting data, it's okay, it is for report, but submit financial orchestration events sub process is succeeded. Okay, so now we will go to our financial orchestration event, and we will search again to refresh the data, right. So here click on view tasks, and if you see trade in transit issue, this particular task is completed, which means that cost accounting process for this transaction is completed in UK operations costing organization. Okay, so what next? So it is in transit receipt. We have to receive the material where in US business unit. So we are not no, receiving the goods physically, it's already shipped to the customer, like this is a logical transactions. Okay, so let's do that particular activity, trade in transit receipt. Okay, so basically, like as part of receiving, what and all we will do, first we will receive the material, then we will deliver the material into the warehouse, right. So here two transactions, one is receiving, another one is delivery, like put away process, right. So we will do this logical transactions, okay, not a physical transactions. I will go to monitor process again, and I will schedule a new process, and I will submit transfer transactions from receipt to costing. Okay, so basically, like when we do the P2P flow, where exactly the accounting processes get started, it gets started when we do the receiving, right. So here we will select transfer transactions from receiving to the costing. So let's submit this program. Okay, so here we don't have any fields, just click on submit. Process was submitted, click OK, then refresh. So now the program transfer transactions from receiving to costing again got submitted, and it's running. So basically what this will do, it will push the records into costing interface, right. So this program is completed. So when we submit the transfer transactions from inventory to costing, what we have done is we have created the accounting distribution. So now we have to do the receiving distributions. Okay, so go back to this particular window, I'll go click on home, and from supply chain execution click on receipt accounting, click on receipt accounting. Okay, so from here, from task pan, so from task pan, create receipt accounting distribution, submit this particular program. Okay, so bill to business unit is what, US1 business unit in our case, right. So search US1, click OK, and submit the program. 4827 was submitted. So let's go to the ESS jobs and we will see. So click refresh. So import transactions from interface for receipt accounting program got submitted. Okay, just click on refresh. So again what it will do is, it will, once this program is completed or in process, it will internally triggers those event the SFO event related programs internally, right. But in our case, first we have to do the receipt, then we have to do the deliver. So to these two processes involved, so first what we have to do is we have to submit transfer transactions from receiving to costing, then like we have to generate receipt accounting distributions, then we have to submit transfer transactions from inventory to costing, because the delivery is happened, right? In our case, delivery should happen. If we do the P2P flow, we will do first receiving and then we will do the delivery. So the same steps here we have to follow. Okay, so first transfer transactions from receiving to costing we have submitted, and now we are creating the accounts for receipt accounting. Okay, let complete this. From here itself, now we will submit transfer transactions from inventory to costing, but this time we will select cost organization as US operations, because the US operations is the costing organization for US one business unit. Okay, so we already saw like how to check that, so you do the same steps for to find the cost organization for US one business unit. Okay, so here create receipt accounting distribution sub process program is submitted. Okay, so now the import transactions from interface for receipt accounting is succeeded. Now what we'll do is we'll submit transfer transactions from inventory to costing, we will submit, but this time we will select cost organization is US operations, because this is part of receiving, right? In our case, what is the buying organization? Buying business unit is UK one, that's why we are doing everything in for US business unit. Okay, so transfer transactions from inventory to costing, you click on OK. Okay, submit. From cost organization, select US operations. Select US operations. Click on submit. Okay, so 4831 is submitted. Just click on refresh. So transfer transactions from inventory to costing is running. So this program is submitted. So what next? So we have to create accounting distributions, right, for inventory. Okay, so what we will do is we'll go here and again click on home, right? Then we'll go to cost accounting. From task pan, so create cost accounting distribution, select this, just click on search, and from here you select US operations. So earlier we have done for UK because it is shipping business unit. Now we are doing these processes for US operations, but because this is buying business unit. Okay, you select this US business operations and click on schedule process. Click on submit. Okay, 4832 was submitted, right? Let's go to ESS jobs. Click on refresh. Create cost accounting distributions program is submitted and it's running. And 4832 is the concurrent program ID or process ID. Okay, so once with our create cost accounting distributions, so again the sub financial orchestration event related programs got submitted, and those are succeeded, right? So just what we'll do is we will go to financial orchestration execution. Okay, so let's click on view tasks. Okay, now if you see, trade in transit receipt and trade receipt accruals are completed. So what is the next process? So intercompany receivable invoices program has to be submitted. Okay, so it's shaking. Second. Okay, so intercompany receivable invoice has to be created, and then intercompany payables invoice has to be created, right? So and here if you see what is the unit price, it is showing 115 USD. So and on our sales order it is 109.25. Okay, we will see this. This is US dollars. We will check that once again. Okay, so the transfer price related setups and all we have to verify. So this is just I'm explaining you guys the process. Okay, so intercompany receivables invoice. So where you have to receive this amount as part of the SFO, we have to receive this amount in UK business unit. Okay, so we will submit the program import auto invoice program. Let's check whether SM01 student is having access or not. Okay, so import auto, just tab out. Okay, so import auto invoice program we have to submit. Click on OK. So click on OK. So here we have to select the business unit. Business unit is UK1 business unit, because UK1 have to, in UK a business unit it has to create intercompany air invoice. This is not a air invoice, this is intercompany air invoice. Okay, select UK business unit, click OK, right? So from transaction source, what is the source for this? It is supply chain financial orchestration, right? So come here and you select Oracle Ora hyphen supply chain financial orchestration. Okay, Ora supply chain financial orchestration. So apart from this, I'm not submitting any other thing. You just click on submit, click OK, click on refresh. Okay, submit this program. Okay, so import auto invoice program is submitted. Again, there are some financial orchestration related events is triggered. Okay, so now we'll go to monitor financial orchestration and just click on view tasks. Okay, so intercompany receivables invoice task is also completed. Okay, and the invoice number is 5084. Invoice number is 5084. Okay, so then what is the next process? Intercompany payables invoice, where this payables invoice has to create. Payable invoice has to create in buying business unit, which is US1 business unit. Okay, let's submit that program as well. Go to ESS job, schedule a new process. Okay, import payables, just tab out. Import payables invoice, click OK. Okay, and in submit, here we have to select business unit. So we have to select US1 business unit. Okay, US1 business unit, and the ledger is US1 primary ledger. Okay, ledger is, sorry, US primary ledger, and from source we have to select the source as supply financial orchestration, right? Supply chain financial orchestration. And apart from this, I'm not entering any other. You just click on submit. So 2374841 was submitted. Okay, just click on refresh. Import payables invoice is submitted. Okay, so import payables invoice, this is succeeded, and internally it's triggered another programs like import payable invoice report, update supply chain financial flow orchestration with invoice import status. So all these programs are succeeded. So we'll go back to monitor financial execution, financial orchestration executing, and click on view tasks. Right, so if you see intercompany payables invoice, this particular task is also completed, and the AP invoice number is 5084 inter UK US 1. Okay, so this is the uh, interco AP invoice number. So this is what the full supply financial orchestration flow. And let me quickly check the review accounting process, so that if you guys are aware, what you can do is, from cost accounting, from cost accounting module, click on the task pan. Okay, so click on task pan, and from here we have done review cost accounting, sorry, create cost accounting distribution. So if you want to see the distributions, like a review cost accounting distributions, you click on this. Okay, so from here you select your cost organization. Let's say, let me first check US operations. US, click on search, US operations. Okay, and transaction date, it is showing as 19th and today is 26th. So what I'll do is I'll select 25th, so that records will retrieve fast. So click on search. Okay, so after click on search, so US operations fully casted, and this is the item AS89035 is the item. So just come below, and this is the trade in transit receipt, right? So this is what we have done. Okay, trade in transit receipt. So come here, and from cost information, uh, okay, so here you can see the costing related information, and if you want to see the accounting distributions, cost account distributions, so you can come here and you can see the costing accounts, like what is the account, and what is the cost element and all. Okay, so here based on one of the setup in supply financial orchestration flow, the profit will be shown against another cost element, like profit in inventory cost element type, and cost element is IM. So this is like based on your setups. Let's say, like for my in UK business unit, the item cost is 100 and plus 10% they want to get it as a transfer price, so total 110 is the actual cost in US business unit. But if you want to see what is the profit that UK business unit got, so based on one of the setup, what it will do is system will show. Okay, so you have received the item so and so, and the total item cost is 110, and whereas 100 is the actual item cost in UK business unit, and they have received 10 USD as a profit, right? So that you can see, and again, as I said, it is based on your setups. Okay, so thanks all, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, thank you for watching.